No, I'm joking. It's all right. Well, not anymore.
Are we safe to be next to you then? Possibly.
I don't know.
So do you believe in a God?
I used to believe in Satan, to be honest.
Okay.
I used to be a Satanist.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long for?
Because I love heavy metal, you know?
Okay.
And like, I've got like a devil tattoo and
Okay.
shit.
But what do you do as a Satanist? I've heard about it, but I've never...
It's a religion of self-worship and complete freedom. Just thinking like, if God really loves you, like...
So when you say self-worship, you just do whatever you want?
Yeah, there's no consequences to anything.
Okay. And do Satanists believe in something that happens after you die, or?
Well, I did read the Satanic Bible and stuff, and I don't really... I think they just talk about worshipping like Mother Nature, and like when we die we just get zapped back into forms of energy or something like that.
Okay.
Properly, yeah.
No problem. But so do you believe? So a Satanist, I know you said you're not anymore, but Satanists, do they believe in a being called Satan, or do they just think it's like a concept?
I think, well, this Levian Satanism is like, believes in it as a concept, like a universe.
But not a being, not a person.
Some other forms of Satanism believe in it actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But do you believe in there's a creator who made us?
It's hard to... I've been mixed up with believing in aliens and stuff like that, how people say they came and we were apes and they like kidnapped us and tampered with our DNA and like
okay.
Back. And that's how...
See, the thing is,
know.
There's so many different ideas out there.
Yeah.
But there should be a simple basis. Like our argument is, if there's something which exists, then something must have brought it into existence. Like for example, we exist, we're here. And then, whilst we're here, we have eyes, we have ears, we're breathing, our heart is beating, me and you, we're communicating.
We make decisions.
Yeah. So we would say this would necessitate there has to be a creator. We don't believe that this could create itself, or even over a long period of time. I don't see that it's logical to say it's just random mutation.
It's way too complex, everything.
Yeah. So that simple complex, there must be a creator.
And every animal has their own
limits.
Blueprints.
Yeah. But the difference between us and animals is we have free choice. Like for example, a cow does what a cow does. It's born, eats grass, produces milk, passes away.
I want to hear some more complex descriptions. Like this is something Christians tell me as well. Something else. Can you tell me something that will blow my mind about Islam? Well, it's not meant to. It's like you said, it's meant to be simplicity, isn't it?
No, I would say that the basis is simple. First, you have to understand the foundation, and then you can build on from that. But where we differ with the Christians is on the... if I follow the path. So we believe in there's a God, and then we believe that he must have made us for a purpose. Because everything around us has a purpose. Like if you ask someone
Are we still being filmed?
Yeah, is that fine?
Yeah. I'm just making sure I haven't said anything.
Don't worry, you're on your good side.
Yeah.
No. So when you ask someone what's the purpose of the sun, people are very clear: to give us light, to give heat, etc., to cause things to grow. It's very clear purpose. When we say the purpose of the rain, the rain obviously it brings nourishment to the ground. We have water, it cools the earth, etc. Everything has a purpose. When we say the purpose of our eyes to see, the purpose of our ears to hear, everything has a purpose. So therefore we say it's only reasonable to say that human beings must have a purpose. Like even as humans, everything we make, whether it's your gloves, whether it's your skateboard, whether it's a watch, it has a purpose. Even if the purpose is just entertainment or to make money, it still has a purpose.
Even someone being a junkie.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, they may have a purpose just to wake up and make money and buy drugs.
That's it.
I wouldn't say it's not a positive purpose, but
It's not.
we're saying that the one who made us must have made us with a purpose. Okay. Yeah, we're saying the one who made us must have made us with a purpose. Reasonable? So we're saying, how do we know that purpose? Then God has sent messengers, and the messengers came with books. So we believe in like various.
They were people, but they were sent through God.
Sorry?
These messengers were actual angels, or
No, human beings. Like for example, if God sent down an angel and the angel said that you need to do this, you need to do this, we would just say, why should I do it? I'm a human being. You're an angel, you can do it, but I can't. So therefore God, he sent human beings to be an example to us. Mainly for two reasons. One was to deliver the message, and second was to be an example to us. So we believe in like Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, but then after Jesus we believe in another messenger, Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. But we don't believe Jesus was God.
and didn't Muhammad exist way before Jesus?
No, about 600 years after.
Oh,
Yeah. So we believe he's the last messenger and he brought the complete way of life.
and he was like the king of the world, wasn't he? Like,
No, he was a simple man.
was it true that he was like the age of 23? Was it?
No.
What old was he? Like,
No, he lived a normal life in the city of Mecca from birth until the age of 40.
oh, really?
And he was known as a trustworthy person or honest person.
Yeah.
At the age of 40, he says that an angel came to him, the angel Gabriel, and this at 40, this is when the Quran was first sent down to him. And then over the next 23 years, the Quran was sent down in stages, bit by bit, until it was completed before he died. But the main message is that God is one and worship him alone. We don't believe that any human being is a God. We don't believe that any messenger deserves to be worshipped. We don't believe you should worship Abraham, Moses, Jesus. We don't believe we should worship an angel. We should only worship God, Allah, because he's the creator. He's the all-knowing, the almighty, and he's the one who gave us life, and he's the one we have to go back to. But the messengers were here to deliver the message and to be a practical example. So for example, when God commanded us to pray, we follow how the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, prayed. When God says to give charity or to marry, we follow his example on how to be a husband, how to have children, etc. How does that sound? It sounds great. It may not be fireworks, but I think it's something which is very clear, very straightforward, and it's something which the human heart recognizes. Yeah. So, do you have any questions or anything like that?
Let me see. So, does Islam believe in, they believe in hell as well, right?
We believe, like we said, when the messenger comes, they deliver a message, and the one who accepts it and follows it according to the best of their ability, that person, in the hereafter, there'll be a day of judgment, and that person will be in paradise. But for that person who the message came to them, it was clear, they understood it, and then they, out of arrogance or pride, or they just rejected it, and they die in that state.
Most people do.
Well, that's their choice, but
To be honest, it sucks. So I hear like how good all this is, and then it's just so much easier to just slip back into not caring and then being miserable again and then repeating that all again.
no, see the thing is, even if a person tries their best, everyone slips, everyone makes errors. But when that happens, you just pick yourself up, you seek forgiveness, and you try again. The main thing is you try your best. Everyone makes mistakes. That's why I said the person who is in hell is the person who the message came to them, they understood it and they rejected it out of arrogance, and they die in that state. Not the person who accepts the truth, tries to follow it, but he makes errors, he has shortcomings, because all of us have shortcomings. That person is not the one who's condemned, it's the one who rejects it.
So say like if I'm addicted to like smoking crack,
Yeah,
which I am.
yeah.
And like, would I go to hell if I continued to do it till the day I died?
Well,
Yet still devoted my life to God.
see, the way it works for us is a person who is a believer. They worship Allah alone. They believe in all His messengers. They believe in His books. The person is considered a Muslim. If he commits sins, then those sins, by seeking forgiveness, by doing good deeds, maybe we have hardship, they can be forgiven. Or even if a person dies and they have to be purified in the hereafter from their sins, they have to be punished, because of they had the correct belief, one day that punishment will end, but then the person will enter into paradise. But the point being is, like for example, if I'm as a Muslim, in Islam we consider alcohol to be forbidden. Okay. But if a Muslim, say for example I drink alcohol, I will be considered sinful. If I sell alcohol, I will be considered sinful. But I'll still be a Muslim. The moment I say alcohol is permissible, I'm allowed to drink it, then I've opposed God. I've rejected what God has said. I've rejected what Allah said. I would become a disbeliever. So the point is, a person can have sins and they can die upon sins, but as long as they die in the correct belief, either they are, it's called underneath the will of Allah, tahta mashiyatillah. Either Allah can forgive them if He wishes, and He's the most merciful, or He can punish them. But that punishment is not eternal. That punishment will not be eternal because they had the belief that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger of Allah. Whereas a person, if they die upon disbelief, after the message has been conveyed to them, and they die upon disbelief, there's no hope for them. They've had their chance. Because
I feel like I'm never going to make my choice as I keep living this life. I keep on, in my mind, going back to Christianity, and then I hear this, and I think, oh, maybe this is the right one. And I get mixed up by different groups of people, different races of people.
of course, I mean, especially when we're from a particular background.
They say to me and the way I like them or not like them.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then
But the truth should be clear.
yeah.
Like the truth should be clear. So if I give an example, if we take Jesus himself, according to the Bible, he had a God and he worshipped God. And he was born from a woman. He would eat food, he would become tired, and he himself, when he performed miracles, according to the Bible, he said, of my own self I cannot do anything. I've only been given authority and power from God. So he's telling you, I can't do this myself. So we would say, anyone who now says that Jesus is God, it's gone against what Jesus is saying, it's gone against what the natural belief in a person's heart, and it's gone against a person's intelligence. How can Jesus be God if he worshipped God? How can Jesus be God if, according to the Christians, he died? I mean, you have to make your own decision, but I would say it's not real. Christianity doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm thinking when I hear it. Seems like it.
But
Still never get the answers.
on another point, I mean, if you're looking, you'll get the answers. If you're not looking, then you'll never get it. But you know
time keeps ticking, and before you know it, you'll be dead.
But you know your other situation. Are you getting like medical help or something like this, or?
Oh, with the drugs and stuff?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't do it too often at all, though.
Okay. Okay.
But I feel like it's taking its toll.
I'm sure it would. Yeah.
I'm just always depressed. Sometimes I'll walk around and just have one little glance at like anyone and just like I'll just feel like
It's difficult.
bad things about them or like cuss and swear at them. I'm like, where did I ask myself where the
But I think, I mean, this is
I feel
private.
like I've got demons in me.
It's possible. But the thing is,
How do Muslims exercise demons? Or?
we do. The Quran would be read upon a person. Yeah. But it would have to be affirmed the person has that situation with them. But I don't know. But for you, it could be just your situation of being homeless, taking drugs,
being away from family,
being away from family.
getting university credits.
Yeah.
My skateboarding dream dying, my ankle works now.
Yeah.
Starting to put on weight, can't skate.
Yeah.
Having health problems.
I think the best thing, I mean,
Shit's just piling up.
why do you try and go home?
Yeah, I think I need to.
Have you got family at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best place for you.
Yeah.
Australia out of the cold. Sir, can I give you something more to read about Islam?
Are you about to give me a free Quran?
If you want one.
So I didn't mean to ask it I have already picked one up.
Okay. No problem.
I gave it away because I thought I should just stick to one religion.
Okay.
What if we all go to heaven anyway? You follow Islam or Christianity, it shouldn't matter, right? And then there's
not according to Christianity and not according to Islam. According to Christianity, the only way is Jesus is God. He died for your sins. According to Islam, the only way is to worship the one true God and follow his messenger. So both of them have an exclusive claim. The idea that everything's going to be okay, I can do whatever I want, is just an idea that has no basis.
Yeah, I've tried living that way, and this is how it's ended up. So I've realised much later, you know.
But think about it, and ask for guidance.
To go back to this.
Yeah, it's like an escape, isn't it? It's like hiding from reality.
When you hear someone preaching and then there's someone next to you that laughs at him, it's so easy just to laugh with that person laughing at religion.
No, but the thing is, even if you have religion doesn't prevent you from having a wife, children, a job, having friends, having fun. It doesn't prevent this, but it just gives you guidance on what you're here for and how you should live your life, which all human beings need. Yeah. Sir, if you excuse me, I'm going to go. I need to go and pray. It's the prayer time.
Oh, okay. And you pray like 5 times a day?
5 times a day, yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. I hope it works out for you. Yeah. I'm going to pray, then if you're still here, I'll come back and talk to you if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are you guys going to be here for?
Usually we're here till about 7, 8 o'clock, but we're here every Saturday if you've got any questions or anything. Okay, sir. Good to meet you. Take care. All the best.
I really appreciate this.
No problem. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I hope everything sorts out. All right, then. Take care. Okay.
Hi, Sheikh.